The First Minister recognises that the country is
The Nationalist First Minister Nicola Sturgeon says it's the British government ignoring Scotland over Brexit that is forcing her to call another independence referendum.
Having voted to remain in the EU, we face now being taken out against our will. And the probability is that our exit, taking us outside the single market, will be on harder and harsher terms than most people, including many Leave voters, would have supported in the run-up to last June's referendum. Presiding Officer.
The opposition says Brexit is an excuse for the Nationalists to reignite the independence debate at a time when Brexit negotiations are about to start.
Most people in Scotland are sick to death of the Games. Most people in Scotland don't want another referendum anytime soon, just 3 years after the last one. And most people in Scotland see the plain common sense in our own position.
By being so insistent on having a second referendum on independence, Nicola Sturgeon is taking a gamble. It's true the majority of Scots voted to stay within the European Union and they don't like the idea of Brexit. But there's no clear evidence yet that the majority want another referendum on independence or would vote any differently this time if they got one.
I think Brexit has changed things, but I don't agree that now is the time to try again. I think it's just too soon until we know what Brexit's going to mean for us.
Well, at a time like this, where it's particularly in a state of flux, I think people are more likely to bed down to what they know, and I think it would end up being 55-45 all over again.
The Nationalists will likely win this debate, and then it will be up to Theresa May and the British government to respond. They do not want another referendum until Brexit negotiations are complete in 2019. Brexit is not only threatening to break up the EU, it is putting real strain on the UK as well.